This week on DNA, we kick off our day heading northwest 20 kilometres from KARRATHA to the coastal town of Dampier. It's here we start the roaming with the famous Red Dog, self-guided walking and driving trail. It allows us to see the Salt and Rio Tinto iron ore ports from each point of interest. We see the 2.4 kilometre long wagons from the railway platform, see the gas plant from afar, and head to the Burrup Peninsula to the Murujuga National Park, where we experience the 40,000-year-old rock art at the outdoor gallery. We stop and we pause to experience the quietness, the smell of the spinifex and the wildflowers, and we take in our surroundings. We finish off at a gem of a spot, taking in the sun setting on the Pilbara landscape. Welcome back to another episode with DNA. So we are still in the area of KARRATHA. We took you out to Roebourne, Cossack and Point Sampson on last week's video. So following on from that, we have headed out to Dampier today. So we're starting out with the Red Dog walking driving trail. We got this little information again from the visitors centre, and it's perfect if you've got young kids, because there's a little map on here that takes you right through and it asks a lot of questions, and it's very interactive for kids. So we're going to take you along and see what it has to offer and check out Red Dog.
So right behind us is Red Dog.
So cute.
So there's a bit of stuff and history here. Look, everyone has done Red Dog. I'll just pause on these or show these and you can... Oh look, someone's taken the bloody plaque. Someone's stolen the plaque off it.
So it's saying here the Red Dog story has become an inspiration of book, songs and two major motion pictures. Red Dog, the movie was 2011 and the True Blue was 2016. So there's a range of Red Dog merchandise right through KARRATHA. So yeah, it's just a self-guided tour, and it's all signposted right through the area of Dampier. Sorry.
Alright, so we'll just have a look at that. You can pause and read all this stuff if you want to. If not, fast forward it. And I think I'm wrong. That is the way the pictures are. I think the sun's just faded them a bit on the history of Dampier.
So I've just seen on the plaque at the bottom here of the monument, there is actually a complete history of Red Dog at the library in town, and there's also some mementos at the KARRATHA Vet Hospital, and he actually passed away on 21st of November 1979. So it's a great movie. I've watched it several times and I'll watch it again. So if you haven't seen it, definitely jump on and watch the movie. Okay, so we're at the first location for the roaming Red Dog Trail, which is at the Dampier Lookout.
So that little island you can see straight over across the bay there, that is East Intercourse Island. So that is where HI or Rio Tinto is known now. They export their iron ore from, and if you pan over to the left over there, you can see the Dampier salt. So that's where they export all the salt from. There is another port back out towards on the Burrup, which is for the gas and ammonia and all that sort of stuff, where freight comes in and out as well. So
the Dampier salt operations harvest a capacity of 4.2 million tonnes. Average evaporation is 3,300 millimetres a year, and it's 67 tonnes of seawater yields 1 tonne of salt. So it's massive out here. Yeah, it's a huge operation, and now we will carry on with our little Red Dog roaming trail.
So it's either do it big or don't do it at all here.
What do they say? Go big or go home. So we're just coming up to this playground, I guess you could call it, Hampton Oval, and everyone comes down for sunset, and there's a gorgeous playground here, and barbecues free.
very nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful.
So just where those people down there are swimming, that's where that shark cage was. It was built in 1968 and then it was removed in the late 1980s. Over there where all those palm trees are, that's Sam's Island. Now Sam was just, he more or less, he just moved out there, squatted there, and he sort of built the island up. You can go over there, but I think you have to get a permit from the, what is it, the information centre in KARRATHA there.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I'll pan around, there is the port for the gas and more lots of iron ore out over there as well. Now, fun fact.
Yeah.
How many islands are out there in the Dampier archipelago?
42.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Because she read it.
Yeah, I got it from the information.
Yeah. So there's 42 pristine islands out there in the
archipelago.
In the archipelago.
Yeah.
And another beautiful day. I think it's about 30.
Sorry, I just had a really. Someone's putting some suntan lotion on and showing a little bit too much.
All right, that's why we panned away. Yeah, so it's about 36 degrees today, and what is it? The end of the last day of August.
And it's absolutely stunning. Look at that water out there. And if you do get a chance to take your boat out, we have been out in our boat, not maroon this time, and there's some gorgeous islands out there where you can just park up and you're all on your own for the whole day. It's amazing. Okay, so this is the last location of the walking trail. It is a grade 2 walking trail, so just on the little information booklet for families, there's an entertain the kids section with just 5 little easy steps to play along the way, which is quite cool. There is a transit van park opposite us,
which is just over there,
park, which is right there, and have a look at their beautiful location. Look at that. So there's so many little beaches, little pockets all the way along here where you could just go for a quick dip, have a bit of lunch or whatever. And there's also, I just got this from the information centre as well. So they have a tour that you can go on. It's with the seafarers, and it is adult $65. So I think that would be really cool to do. I'll just get Dave, I'll just pan over to Dave. He actually worked on the port, so I'll just get him to I'll just snatch that.
Yeah.
So I'll just get you to touch on that.
So the ports, as in, come around here where we can see. I mean, I didn't work on this port here. This is still the iron ore going out. I worked on Dampier Port, the wharf, and we were unloading and loading scrap metal, rower irons coming in, big infrastructures, even locomotive trains and stuff like that come. So it's very daunting. They look big there, but when you're next to them and you're in a hole and you're emptying them out, they're that big that I used to drive a 16-ton forklift. I used to pick it up with a crane and put it inside the hole so that we could bring everything to the centre to hoist it out. So yeah, it's quite a big, I was amazed, I've been here a long time, I was amazed on how much stuff comes into the port through these boats.
Yeah. So I'll just give you a quick fun fact. So on average, 16 ships are loaded each week. 10,000 tonnes of iron ore per hour can be loaded at each of the 3 ship loaders. Average iron ore ship takes approximately 180,000 tonnes of ore. So it is a massive operation here. So these trains are actually, there's 268 cars per load.
I'll just show you them actually moving now.
And they weigh 43,000 tonnes, and they carry 24,200 tonnes of iron ore, and they are 2.8 kilometres long. Very impressive.
Stop it again. Watch how each one just concertinas up. I could be wrong, but I think what's happening is so much of it's moving into where they dump it, and I think it actually picks up each carriage and flips it, which runs it down on a conveyor belt and then runs it back out to the so they're ready to be put onto the boats from this point.
So we did a house sit out here a couple of years ago, and we were like, what is that noise all night? So it's the actual conveyor belt that, you know, just continually goes. So it's a 24/7 thing. Yeah, I guess the locals get used to the noise, but
and it's probably this as well, because this goes around the clock. It's 24 hours. So
yeah,
as these trains go in, another lot goes out. It's unbelievable the amount of stuff. There must be a dirty grade hole there. Actually, up here there's a thing I'll show you.
some information.
So that there sort of shows you from where all the mine sites are and which way it goes. So like last week we were talking about here at Panawanika, and it goes out to Cape Lambert.
Yeah, to Wickham there.
And then that used to be Road River, but it's all, like I said last week, all Rio Tinto now. So these are
right
all their
out
stuff.
Newman there, so
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
And some of the ones, the main ones, BHP's on Newman, and they run up this way and into Port Hedland, their train tracks.
So hopefully we can get them going through a crossing, which would be really good, a railway crossing, because it's pretty impressive to see it go. Because there's, if you get caught at it, it's probably a little bit annoying, but I tell you what, it's an impressive thing to see. So now we're going to head up to
on up you come. Okay, we're at the Dampier Salt, and you just seen us coming up the steps. It's a lookout at Dampier Salt here, so it's their operation of the salts. And if Nick just pans out there, you can see the masses of salt pans.
So Dampier Salt is one of the world's largest exporter of reliable high quality bulk solar salt. It exports to Japan, China, Korea, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, USA, Africa and Europe. So it's a huge deal here. So
I'm just going to show the Dampier Salt operations part here. It's just a map, hopefully it comes out, and you can actually see the sheer size of it.
And if you stand here long enough, we're right in the path of the airport. So the planes go directly right over here. So you could be waving out to all the people
well, look,
holidaying.
There's one right now.
Is there?
So.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Good timing, Nick. Who said I was no good at this?
Well, you got to fluke something every now and again, don't you?
Just pulled over on the side of the road, really close to these ponds we were talking about.
So this is the causeway that runs from KARRATHA through to Dampier.
And if Dave steps back, there's people make these little art things all the way along. And there's a crutch over here. I might need that by the end of today. Look at that.
Well, I've just moved up a little bit. Now, they put all these things in the salt here. Now, they don't last real long, obviously, because the salt rusts the pegs away. But we've got Pac-Man over there. And then where's Wally? And we're just up there. So slow down and have a bit of a look along here, and you can see there's lots. There's about 20 different things in through these ponds on the way to Dampier. So up here, you can see Nick's filming in front of us here, and there's a lot of roadworks going on here. That's part of what they call a gas train, and I'm pretty sure this is the Pluto 2 gas thing that's happening.
Gas plant?
Gas plant. So you can see to the right, there's a tower with all the Always got to be ignited, so if there's a gas leak somewhere, that's where they push the gas. They'll channel it all out through to that way so there's no explosion. We will go up to the next one, the old gas plant, and we'll have a good look at that one there. You'll see the flame.
They have been advertising on the local radio that it's burning higher than normal, and there could be some black smoke, and that's they're just doing some maintenance and stuff like that, so they just do
so they burn it off. They burn it off, bit like your cars like these. You get a DPF burn off, so they do have a burn off with the gas works as well.
And I just wanted to say, this is massive here as far as gas goes, and the town does not have gas. You have to have bottles. Weird. It's like right here, so kind of strange, but anyway. And
gas is expensive here in Karratha, and it's all processed. Really? But yeah, I mean, we get gas on mains in Albany from here.
And Albany is where, for people that don't know?
Yeah, probably 2,000 k's south of here. So there's a pipeline to there, and virtually every house in Albany, Bunbury, Perth, is all on mains. But here, none. It's all bottles.
Bizarre.
Yep.
Rightio, so how rugged is the scenery out here?
Yeah, it's like a dump truck's just come along and dumped all these rocks, but that's just the way it is. It's natural. Yeah. So I'll talk a little bit. Nick, hold it on me.
Sorry, Tom.
She'll show you again, or you've probably seen it. It look like big water tanks with a dome on it. So the gas here is actually liquefied natural gas. So that is how they store it. And the boats you will see come out, they have those same tanks built in them. So I'll just pull over here in the opening, and you can sort of see just off to the left there, see those tanks? They've got a
and that beautiful water down there is Withnell Bay. So we might get a little bit of four drive action going on.
I might. Nick's got to clean the car, but...
So yeah, we're just getting a little bit closer to these flames now. So they look really tiny on here, but it's pretty big. Like my shorts today. I had to get the fat pants out.
How many pairs of shorts you tried before you got onto the fat ones?
3. It's just huge, isn't it?
So it's like a big Meccano set, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Pipes going everywhere.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Murujuga National Park. With over 700 historic indigenous archaeological sites and over 1 million rock engravings, many dating back some 40,000 years, Murujuga or Burrup Peninsula has been described as the largest art gallery in the world. It is the perfect place to discover the unique art, history and culture of the Aboriginal people of the Pilbara. Murujuga is home to one of the largest, densest and most diverse collections of rock art in the world. The engravings show human images, extinct animal species such as megafauna and thylacines, Tasmanian tiger, as well as existing avian, marine and land animals. The area also features middens, fish traps, rock shelters, ceremonial places and stone arrangements. The rock art of Murujuga is of immense cultural, archaeological and spiritual significance, and is an important part of West Australians' cultural heritage and the world's human history. As such, it is being nominated for inscription on World Heritage List to have its unique cultural, spiritual and archaeological values internationally recognised at the highest level. These are unique and irreplaceable cultural resource for all Australians. Please help preserve these sites for future generations. Avoid touching or stepping on the art, and do not mark the art in any way. Enjoy a self-guided walk along the elevated walkway. So we've just pulled up to the beautiful HEARSON'S Cove for a bit of lunch. And Dave's on the job, even with the hat. On Dave, doing Dave things. Thanks Renee for the hat. And we're having hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Rocco's bacon and cheese. Smoky bacon and cheese.
And just pan you around and have a look at that. Tides out. 3 barbecues, toilets, and yum.
Cooking away.
Cooking away. All right, lunch is ready.
Oh.
So I do this one with sauce. Dave does this one and raw onion.
Yeah, and what else you got? Looks like it's all sauce.
Yeah.
I just put a bit of tomato relish and raw onion in mine.
Who doesn't love a bit of sauce? All right, let's go.
You want to see if I'm going to burn myself now? No, it's good. Good temp.
How do you think you're going to go with this stuff?
Yeah, it's been a while.
See. Happy Father's Day, guys.
Yeah.
So today we went down to, oh, hang on, back it up.
We'll back it up.
We'll back it up. Actually,
she's carrying on again, isn't she?
have a look round behind me before the sun goes,
So
before we start yabbering. We're parked up there.
we're parked up there.
And we wanted to show you this yesterday, but we had a meet and greet, and yeah, so we kind of yabbered on till it was pretty late and it was dark. So we've come back out because it's such a top spot.
Hang on. And it's going to get dark again. That's why we're doing it now. So, yeah, we had a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Great night. Look.
Great people.
Yeah. So, look,
like-minded.
if you see us out and about, please come up and say hello. We're
Yeah,
more than
don't be
happy
shy.
to talk. More than happy to talk to anyone.
And so we've come back today. Well,
Where are we? Hearson's Cove.
Hearson'S Cove.
So the last bit you would have seen was we were cooking those hot dogs on the barbie.
Oh yeah, for lunch.
And then everyone turned up and then we stopped filming.
Yeah.
So we come back today to do it again.
And because it's such a top spot, and we're having steak sandwich on the barbie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to leave this one here, guys, and we're heading off.
Oh, hang on.
Or next episode we're heading off.
Hang on, yeah. Next episode we're heading off.
Yay.
But I did actually get the drone up. I don't know what it's like.
Oh Lord.
It's been that long since I've used it. It's bloody going, you've reached maximum height, you've reached maximum distance. So if I can get any good out of it, I'll put it up. If not, well, blame me.
Yeah. So as I said, we are heading off, and we're not actually sure where we're going to head off to.
It's starting to get warm here, so it's around 36, 37 degrees during the day. Like now it's beautiful. I mean, this is what?
Oh, it's sunny.
Father's Day, so 1st of September.
Come this way so you can actually let them see how beautiful is it. So yeah, we're going to leave this one here and let's see where the road takes us. So don't forget, like and subscribe.
See us on the road.
Oh, and
stop us for a chat.
Oh,
always stop us for a chat. Come on.
Oh, always. And we're loving the comments, guys. So keep them coming. Dave does endeavour to answer absolutely every single one of them. So sorry, there's a fly. Absolutely every one of them. So definitely keep them coming for sure.
It is hard sometimes. And look, I understand when you comment, you add on to someone down below and the replies Yeah, look, but I do flick through. Sorry if it takes a little bit time to get back, but I do try and answer every comment within 6 hours, unless we're out filming or something like that.
Yeah. So, cheers, guys. Happy Father's Day. I hope you all had a great one. Yep. And we'll catch you next week somewhere on the road.
We're out and about.
Alrighty.
Don't forget to stop us and say g'day.
Always up for a chat.
Always.
Always.
I tell you what, anything to do with water and she's bloody hopeless.
Anyway, who says I can't catch crabs? Not
Well,
those sort of
hang on a
crabs.
sec.
Not those sort of
Here's
crabs.
a look at the crab you've caught.
Not those sort of
You
crabs.
can't even eat the bloody thing. It's not even good for bait.
It'll be good for small fry. I'll let him play with it. Love ya. Love you,
Bye.
dads.
Bye.
Bye.